I'll start with the statement which Radhika said so beautifully and which Balaji always tells us to think about. Why do we do what we do? Right, Radhika? That's what you said. Why do we do what we do? Okay, I will not answer that. I will say, I will talk for next 10 minutes. How should we do what we do? Okay, from why to how. And in operational excellence, there is a special tool for that particular purpose. How do we do what we do to achieve what we want to achieve? Right? How many times you have seen? I mean, I have seen. I will tell you the story of my friend who wants to make money. There's nobody here who does not want to make money. He wants to make money by real estate. Hello. Real estate investment. Passionate about real estate investment, want to money by real estate investment. A very good chartered accountant will tell you real estate investment is 5 to 6% returns maximum. But my friend didn't believe it. He said, no, I want to make money by real estate investment. He will buy the site, sell the site, buy the property, sell the property, to the extent that all his money will be blocked into the sites and property, nothing growing. When he wanted to send his daughter to USA for study, he had a property worth 15 crores, but he didn't have 5 lakh rupees of cash in his hand. Understood? But he was passionate about it. He said, I want to make money through that. And that strategy of making money, he never reviewed, he never saw, he never stood aside and said, what I am doing, is it the right thing to do? I know other person who wants to develop a beautiful body and did all sorts of things, eating a lot of protein foods, going to gyms, doing everything, spoiling his health, but he wants to make a good health, not reviewing what he has really done. This is what normally we see. People stick to certain idea and take it. They keep on doing that without reviewing that. There's a beautiful statement which describes a rule for these people. Rule regarding what they get. If you continue to do what you are doing, you will continue to get what you are getting. If you want to get something different, you have to do something different. You must have heard this, and many of us do that. Many of us don't do that. In operational excellence, this tool is called, this particular rule is named PDCA 2. Have you heard about PDCA? Anybody? Yeah. PDCA? Plan, display, check, act. Fantastic. Plan, do, check, and act. Simple. You want to achieve something in your life? How do you decide that? You normally number it. I want to make a business of 10 crores this financial year. Radhika has decided the target and she did everything. She must have used that PDCA without knowing that she is using PDCA. Okay, so you plan that, you have the goal either in terms of a number, or you have the goal in terms of vision. I want to develop 6 apps, or I want to develop biceps. What is my role model? My role model is probably Abhiram. I will imagine what kind of biceps Abhiram has got, and that will be in front of my view, and then I will have set my goal towards it. So I'll plan everything to achieve that goal. The planning is very, very microscopic. It is annual plan, quarterly plan, daily plan, hourly plan, and very nicely written down, very nicely journaled. That is the plan. That is what I do. When I plan everything, like we were talking about Japanese some time back, Japanese, if a project is 10 months duration, Japanese plan for 8 months and work for 2 months. We plan for 8 days and then keep on working, rectifying errors and doing this for next 9 months. That's a different story. So you plan it, then you do. Plan, do that activity, do the plan, do the activities which are given in that plan. For your business of making, let us say 10 crores, first 3 months I have to do maybe 2 crores, next 3 months 2.5 crores, next 3 months maybe 2 hours, 2 crores and 75 lakh, and remaining that. And then you go on doing that activity. When you do the activity, you have to check whether you are going in the correct direction. Whether you really done 2 crores in the first 3 months, or you are doing only 1.5 crores, or you are doing 2.5 crores. Based on that, you have to decide your future course of action. So that checking is required. So planning in a detail, doing that as per the plan. And when you are doing that as per the plan, in our operation division, there is a process called daily work management system, where you break down your plans in a daily activities and do those activities. At the end of the day, you check those activities to see whether the activities have given you the desired result. If the activities are giving you desired result, you keep on doing that, and then you will reach your goal. But if you don't, if you are not doing that, then you are obviously acting. That is the last A of acting. You act in a manner, you change your strategies. If the real estate investment is really not generating cash for me, I must not worry for that. I will invest into a more liquid assets. Maybe stock market, maybe mutual funds, maybe something different, maybe just simple bank deposits, so that I will have some cash. That is the acting. Being rich is not only having the assets, no, being rich also being able to spend money whatever you want, wherever you want, in the way you want, to impress your girlfriends and boyfriends and all those kind of things. So you have to do that. So a shares probably will give you the better kind of thing. So that is the acting part of it. I will change my strategies, I will change my direction, I will change my way of approach, way of making decisions, and do that. That is how the PDCA. When I was talking about that with Swarupa, yeah, there was some confusion. The PDCA is not a closed loop. It is not a closed loop that you plan, do, check, act, and then stop it. No. PDCA is a foundation for Kaizen, which is a continuous improvement. So when you act, there is some different set of actions. So you have to plan for those actions, and then you do those actions. Then you again check whether those actions are giving you money. Okay, real estate has not given me cash. Is my shares investment giving me the cash, or am I losing the cash? That is also possible. No? You invest in shares and you lose the cash, whether you are doing that. So your PDCA cycle is a continuous kind of a cycle. And if you apply it correctly, then there is a illustration of that in Toyota production system. The PDCA circle is not a closed loop circle. It is a spiral which is going and expanding as it goes up. So that means your excellence, your views, your approach, your philosophies about life go on improving as you do more and more PDCA based activities. That's what I wanted to share with you. Nothing to do with LEC, but obviously, alchemist, as he rightly said, has to convert lead from the gold, and the alchemist also has to check that PDCA cycle, whether that lead is really getting converted to gold or the lead is getting converted to the coal. That direction has to be seen. He has to also check his act. So all of us in our life, as he said, this PDCA is for professionals and personal. In your personal life also same thing. Your son is not doing homework properly. Your daughter is not in a good company. Your wife is sorry. Okay, you're not going good with your partner. You plan something. You do that. You check it. You act on that. You again plan it. Get the input from that. So that is a continuous process, and that is the best way, cheapest way, simplest way for giving you the excellence in your business and personal life. Thank you very much.